Hello, today I have a message called Willing to See It, and just to acknowledge maybe it's a lesson in A Course in Miracles, or somewhere in A Course in Miracles, it says sickness is a defense against the truth, and I'm experiencing congestion today, so if you can hear that, I'm just noticing what I'm believing today, going in, taking a look at it, reorienting, all the usual stuff. Okay, but I still felt inspired to record this. All right, when you interact with anyone, you feel if there is any resistance. You feel the friction of two separate selves if you believe them to be separate. Here is your opportunity to serve. Anywhere there is a feeling of friction or heaviness, here is where you can address whatever seems to be here to be addressed. Ego will offer distractions away from the seeming friction or density, distractions in activity or in judgment and analysis of people and situations. But here you are, ready to serve, ready to find the darkness and bring it to the light, returning to the world you know, bringing the light with you. You don't have to check to see who is upset. This is something ego would tell you to do, to constantly scan everyone's seeming state of being, ready to spring into action if anything should be amiss. We invite you to a much more loving and effective basis for action. Come here, into the self you all share, and be instructed intuitively from here. It is safe to rest here all the time. There is nothing to check, no need to monitor from the perspective of a self who has to handle things. Let all the things be handled for you by the self you share with all. Your instructions will be very clear. Everyone has immense power for good available to them. Remember how divinely and beneficially powerful everyone is, and you give them a chance to show up as who they are. This drama, originally fashioned to show sin and feature death, inevitably becomes a means of showing universal innocence and very loving power. The time when that comes to pass is affected by the way in which you are looking. See the drama as a means of reminding all about the very good news of who they are and always have been, and you see yourself and all in very good hands. See yourself allowing this power belonging to all to be demonstrated. This is what a day is for, to see the extension of benign and loving power. It doesn't matter at all what seems to be going on in the drama, the characteristics anyone seems to have. Underneath all of this, behind it, here is the truth. There is no reason to hide the truth from yourself today behind a facade of fear. There's a difference between trying to get something for yourself and being willing to see it over there. There is no need to get when all have access to the same loving power now. Think of the whole fantasy of needing to get melting away. Everything bountiful is, quote, over there in your divine siblings, and so of course everything bountiful is here for you, taking the form of whatever you still believe you need. Everything is provided, and you can find your willingness to see how this is so. We rest here with you in this spacious self, and we encourage you to rest here often with us. Okay, thank you.